Shifting focus now to news coming in from Kerala, where a controversy has broken out over a NEET exam center in the state. Female students were allowed to enter the exam hall only after they were forced to remove their undergarments. A complaint has now been filed by the parent of one such victim. Vivek is live with me for more on this. Vivek, as per this complaint, it's not just an isolated case. The father of this particular victim, or the family of this particular victim, coming out and saying that there were multiple female aspirants that were asked to take off their undergarments before they were allowed to give the exam.
Exactly. This happened yesterday by around 12 o'clock when the students were asked to enter the examination hall at the Marthoma Institute of Information Technology in Kollam. Remember, it's not just one parent. Number of parents have raised this complaint. We understand that around 50 such female students were asked to sit inside the examination hall without undergarments. Remember, first the parent was asked to send the daughter to inside the hall. Now, initial inspection was over. Now, after that, one of the inspector, one of the official came and checked her body and said that there is this hook that's been present, and hence she should remove her inner garments, and she was forced to remove it. And after that she was asked to go inside the hall, and after that this particular person came and met the parent and asked him to provide a shawl. So the person went inside the hall and handed over the shawl to this young girl. Now it's not just one girl, but nearly 50 such girls were inside the hall at this institute and writing the examination, who was going through this mental trauma for nearly 3 hours. Remember, the exam started at 2 o'clock and it got over by around 5:20. For all these 3 hours, you will not believe it, these girls were going through this mental trauma without wearing the inner garments. And now, till now, there was no such statements that has come from the officials, but we are yet to listen, we yet to get a reaction from the state government here, especially the government officials from the State Department is going to react.
Absolutely, and now that a complaint has been filed, it also remains to be seen what kind of action is initiated. Do stay on with me. Swati, my colleague, is also joining us for more on this. But before that, let's get in Brinda Adige, an activist who joins us on the phone line. Thank you so much for speaking with us, Ms. Adige. How do you look at this? It's not just a violation of somebody's rights. The fact that they were actually made to sit and write an exam in that kind of mental space, it's perhaps one attempt gone down the drain, many parents would say.
You're absolutely right. NEET is a competitive exam. People have been preparing for it for months together, and to be treated and violated in such a appallingly shocking manner by the invigilators is that these invigilators must be absolutely incorrigible. Imagine the trauma, the humiliation those students went through, if they have written anything or not, and look at everything that has transpired since the time they were treated in this manner. I think the education department needs to take complete responsibility for it, give grace marks to all the girl students who were treated in this manner, and also ensure that a case is registered against those invigilators.
Right, Brinda Adige, thank you so much for speaking with us here on Times Now. Action needs to be initiated is the call that is coming in from women's rights activists. Vivek continues to be with us. And Vivek, like you were mentioning, so far only a complaint has been filed. What action is taken against the institute, against the invigilators who were present there, who actually put these girl students through this entire trauma yesterday? All of that remains to be seen. Do we have any sort of response coming to the fore from that particular institute or from the state government?
Until now, there is no such official statement that has come either from the institute or from the state government. We are yet to get a reaction from them. But one thing is very sure, most of the parents were shell-shocked after this particular incident, and the girls are yet to come out of the trauma. I was speaking to one of the parents half an hour back. He said that he's not willing to talk to us at this point of time because...
Right, sorry to interrupt you there, Vivek. Do stay on with us, but we're shifting focus to more breaking news.